Okay, so we're on the next section here, line 18A3H, Starshine Retroreflectors SLR NRL SNL Faraday Effect Milky Wow Seti. That's part 112 of the Wow Seti signal. And tags are accelerometer. So this is in a continuation of the last video. What I did was Google the Starshine 2 and 3 in relation to retroreflectors and laser ranging. Those were some of the words that came up in the data, and I wanted to find out what they meant. And NRL stands for Naval Research Laboratory. Okay, so I didn't know what those things were, so this is basically explaining what those terms are. So this is a depiction of an accelerometer designed at Sandia National Laboratories. That's what it looks like. This is the Starshine 2 and 3 satellite facts. It's got a bunch of little mirrors on it. That's what it looks like. So a gold corner cube retroreflector. That's what that looks like. It uses distance measurement by optical delay line. And a retroreflector, sometimes called a retroflector or cataphote, is a device or surface that reflects light back to its source with a minimum scattering of light. Laser ranging. A laser rangefinder is a device which uses a laser beam to determine the distance to an object. The most common form of laser rangefinder operates on the time of flight principle by sending a laser pulse in a narrow beam towards the object and measuring the time taken by the pulse to be reflected off the target and returned to the sender. Due to the high speed of light, this technique is not appropriate for high-precision sub-millimeter measurements where triangulation and other techniques are often used. So this is what it looks like. It says SLR supports sensing of surface elevations. Satellite laser ranging provides direct, clear measurements of surface heights of sea level and land surfaces, using satellite and SLR stations on the ground that cross-check each other. Accurate SLR measurements provide changes in the global mean sea level to a few millimeters per year. And NRL is the Naval Research Laboratory. Scientists at NRL are part of an international team that has pooled their radio observations into a database, producing the highest precision map to date of the magnetic field within our own Milky Way galaxy. And that's a sky map. This is a sky map of the Faraday effect caused by the magnetic fields of the Milky Way. The red and blue colors indicate regions of the sky where the magnetic field points toward and away from the observer respectively. The band of the Milky Way, the plane of the galactic disk, extends horizontally in this panoramic view. The center of the Milky Way lies in the middle of the image. The north celestial pole is at the top left and the south pole is at the bottom right. And this one here is satellites and the SLR. It's a diagram of their... This graphic shows the constellation of satellites supported by the Satellite Laser Ranging Network. Data spanning 28 years from 8 satellites are used for measuring the large-scale mass movements on the Earth and global solid Earth dynamics. So that's what those look like. And that's the end of that video. I still have to do the research on the next one, okay?